Am I live? I don't know. I think I am. This new Facebook format is, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, guys, so happy Friday the 13th. Happy? I don't know if I'm happy about that, but anyway, I hope it's just normal Friday. Uh, there's a lot of illness currently in our community, and I am taking a moment or two to kind of share some different protocols. I've been getting a lot of calls and messages about, okay, we have COVID at our house, what do we do? So this is just a gentle reminder of some different options that you might want to pull out of your toolbox. This is not a recommendation of do all of the things on the list. Thanks, Amanda. But these are options. So like find what you have in your stash of things, have a plan for what you're going to do. Maybe there's some other things that you want to be proactive about. So these are things that we can be doing every single day to be just maintain a healthy immune system. These are things that we embark in our family, usually September through spring. But I have on hand extra supply of things because I know likely that we're not immune to all of these things, and it's just a matter of time before it hits our house. So we're prepared. So this is not meant to scare you. It's just as information, education to see fit as what works for your family. I want you to pull out the pieces that you want to implement. So also that being said, I am not a doctor. I have no medical licensing. I am not dosing you or telling you what to do for your family. I am telling you what I am going to do for my family, what I have shared with my loved ones who are sick, what is working, and you consult your own people who get paid a lot to do that before you make decisions for your own family. I follow a lot of functional medicine doctors, people who have big like pharmacology, little titles after their name with the PhD, who have paid big money to learn what they know. I'm just going off of the advice of what they say, and it seems to be working for my family. So starting off the list, and I hope you can see the list, at the top is Symphony of the Cells. So this is a topical oil application down the back and on the feet. If you have this book, refer to it. You're going to find in there a respiratory protocol and an infectious disease protocol. Now, if you have a doTERRA account in our group, you should also be following our essential oil place on Facebook. We have an actual lesson and tutorial on how to complete that. You'll find that in there's one of the segments in that book or in that group. If you can't find it, let me know. I'll tag you in the post. But I can also do one here if you all need a refresher course on that. I just need a volunteer for a body. So if that's you, give me a call. But the Symphony of the Cells protocols can be used just about for any type of active infection, even like emotional stuff. It's great to use. You can use it like normally 2 or 3 times a week, but when there's an active infection, you can use it every day and very effective. Don't worry about having every oil. There's a substitution list if you don't have them, so don't worry about it. We just want you to utilize what you have. Next on the list is Melissa sublingual. So that's just like pull the Melissa out of the safe, get it out of your vault and start using it, because this is a fantastic oil to have on hand for antioxidant immune support. Like it's just one of the top oils that you can use for that. So bust it out. 1 drop under the tongue, morning and night. Tastes like ass, works really good. Third on the list is layering respiratory oils on the chest. So it doesn't matter what respiratory oils that you have, just dig through your stash and whatever you have. So breathe, peppermint, spearmint, rosemary, eucalyptus, Manuka, frankincense, lime. Any of these oils are going to be good supporting. You don't have to use them all. Pick 1 or 2, what works for your body, and just apply them frequently throughout the day using a carrier oil so that it has a longer absorption rate, so it kind of has that sustained released action on the chest. The fourth option, thyme. Super antioxidant, antiviral, protects that cytokine storm in the chest. Thyme, oregano, any of these very strong oils. One, they stink really bad, and they're very, very strong and powerful and need lots of dilution. So the feet is a great option to apply that to for those stronger smelling oils, because who wants to smell that stuff all day? But if you have COVID, you don't have a sense of smell or taste anyway, so possibly it's not a problem. Distorted humor. Okay. Fifth on the list is loving your spleen. So your spleen is an organ that's right above your stomach, under the rib cage on the left-hand side of your body. So it's part of your lymphatic system. Why is that important when you're sick? It fights infection and keeps your body fluids in balance. So loving on the spleen during an active infection helps also to the white blood cell count in the body too. So applying oils directly over that, supporting oils for the spleen would be geranium and lemon and ylang. Another option, number 6 on the list, is peppermint for headaches. Sometimes the reactions or the symptoms that you have with this are really kind of all over the board, depending on who you are. I don't even know why it's so different for many people. A lot of people describe an insanely crazy headache that comes and goes. And so anything that you can do to help increase circulation there and like that throbbing, just like crazy headache, peppermint on the temples, frankincense, past tense that has the peppermint in it. Spearmint is also a good option. Just on the temples and the back of the neck is good for that. Citrus oils in your water. We all know that citrus oils are great detoxifiers. They help us to hydrate. It's critical in times of illness. And also the citrus oils are great for increasing serotonin. So also another important hormone that we need to keep up. Adaptive and citrus oils for mood support. I kind of just said that, but it's easy to get down in the dumps when you're either in quarantine for 14 days or you're actually going through an illness like this. Diffusing the citrus oils, putting them on your body just kind of helps to keep the spirits up. A full dose of lifelong vitality is critical. We all know that nutrition is healing, and if we're not getting the nutrition that we need, it's hard to do that on a daily basis anyway, but with all of the chemicals in our society and the lack of nutrient-dense soil, we're really like being depleted with, even if we eat a really clean, healthy diet. So honoring that your body does need supplementation and doing that in the best way that you can, whatever works for you. The turmeric duocaps are also great, just helping with inflammation and helping the body cope. The OnGuard Softgels. If you don't have a stash of these on hand, I highly recommend getting some. You can make your own, but this isn't just OnGuard. It has extra oils in it that make it very, very potent. So normally you can take 1 a day. During an active infection, you can bump that up to 2 to 6 a day throughout, spaced. This has the OnGuard in it, but also oregano, black pepper, and Melissa? I'm drawing a blank. Yes, Melissa. So it's like OnGuard on steroids. So that's another good one to have on hand. Now, the extra supplementation. People are like, okay, what else can I be doing other than doTERRA to help keep our families healthy? So the last 3 things are things that we've implemented, and this is, again, based on the advice of a functional medicine doctor that I follow. And it's 3 things. It's vitamin C, zinc, and vitamin D3. So it doesn't matter, what you use or what your source is. Just make sure that your vitamin D. We use vitamin D3 with K2. Without the K2, it doesn't absorb into your body. So you can take as much as you want, but you're just gonna poop it out because your body's not gonna absorb it. So I'm happy to post these links in the comments if you need them. This is just off of Amazon. So actually the vitamin D3 with K2, the functional medicine doctor suggested, and again, this is what I'm doing for my family. Please resort to your own trusted sources before you think that I am telling you what to take. But a normal dose of this is 1,400 international units. So that's like 1 drop of the vitamin D3 every day. And this is what we just take on a normal basis. But if you are in the midst of an active infection, this functional medicine doctor recommended 50,000 IU of this at a time. And he suggested, Yes, 50,000. That's like 40 drops of this. But he suggested dosing appropriately until you feel better. So do the 50,000 IU. Later in the day, you're going to feel like shit again. And he said, dose it again. You know, if you need to do a third dose at night, go ahead. This is temporary. Like he said, continue to dose until you feel better, like until your body has a recognizable response. So a family member got a positive test on Sunday, and she took this. Finally, it came in the mail on Tuesday, and I told her what dose to take, and literally within a half an hour, she was like astonished that she actually had enough energy to get up off of the couch. So she ordered it for some friends of hers. So that's just a recommendation. Again, I have an extra bottle on hand in case the inevitable hits. Next is zinc, and again, this is just, I like the drops. It's easy. You open them up. You just drop it down the back of your throat. All of the directions are on the bottle, so you can just follow that. And the third thing, as far as extra supplementation, is vitamin C. And this is what we use also from Amazon. It's hard to get really good fresh fruit with enough vitamin C, especially in Iowa in the middle of the winter. This happens to be 3,000 milligrams per serving, but you can dose accordingly. I think 3,000 milligrams during an active illness is suffice. Average day, 1,000 is probably good, but I don't think it can hurt you. Maybe it can, but this is what we're doing. Okay. Extra information, if you have respiratory crud, if that infection is settling in your lungs, things you can do to support the lungs is the steam cup. So if you're not sure what that is, you can search the VIP page for Sinus cup or steam cup, and there's a recipe there. Essentially, it's just some antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal oils and some respiratory oils that help kind of cut the crud. So it helps to loosen up the sinus areas in order to have effective breathing, but also to limit the settling of shit in the lungs. So that's another good tool that you can use for everybody in your family. When the steam cools down and you're no longer hovered under that towel, you can drink it and get those oils, another way to get those oils in your body. So if your family is going through this and you found resources or tools or tricks that you think would be helpful to somebody else, please put them in the comments. If you're using something else that you think would be valuable to somebody, please share. I think that's all for now, guys. If you need anything, I'm here for support. I hope you all stay healthy and well. Take care.